Here's a psychology fact that is going to make you deeply uncomfortable. The last time you cried in the middle of an argument, you weren't being emotional. You weren't weak. You weren't overreacting. Your brain was collapsing under pressure. It was never taught to handle. And the worst part? It's been doing this your entire life. And nobody, not one person, ever told you why. You know the moment I'm talking about. You don't need me to describe it. It lives in your body. You can feel it right now just thinking about it. You are furious, not sad, not hurt, furious. Someone crossed a line. Someone said something to you that they had absolutely no right to say. Someone treated you like you don't matter, like your feelings are inconvenient, like you are inconvenient. And in that moment, you want to be powerful. You want your voice to be steady. You want to look them in the eyes and make them feel exactly how serious you are. You have so much to say. You have been waiting to say it, but instead, hey, mom, your throat locks, your chest tightens, your eyes sting, and the tears come. Uninvited, unstoppable, humiliating. And now the person who wronged you is watching you cry, and suddenly they have the power. You're not angry anymore, you're embarrassed. You start crying harder because you're so frustrated with yourself for crying. And somewhere inside that spiral, a thought forms. The same thought, every single time. What is wrong with me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is wrong with you, but something is happening inside your brain that you have never been shown. And once I show you what it is, you will never be ambushed by it the same way again. Here is what actually happens the moment you get angry. Deep inside your brain, a tiny structure called the amygdala fires like an alarm system going off in an empty building at 3 a.m. It does not think. It does not reason. It does not stop to assess whether the threat is real or imagined, minor or catastrophic. It simply screams, danger, react, now. And your body obeys immediately. Cortisol floods your bloodstream, adrenaline spikes, your heart pounds against your chest, your muscles lock up, your vision narrows, and then your short-term memory begins to shut down. That's why you forget every single perfect thing you were planning to say the second the argument gets heated. That is why you stand there, mouth open, knowing you had something devastating to say, and it's completely gone. That is not stupidity. That is cortisol dismantling your memory in real time. Your brain threw you into survival mode for an argument. But here's the part that is going to rewrite how you see yourself. At the exact same moment your body is drowning in stress hormones, another system kicks in, your parasympathetic nervous system. The part of your brain that exists to save you from yourself, to pull you back before you cross a line you can't uncross. And to do that, it needs a release valve. The release valve is tears. Emotional tears are not just water. Scientists have confirmed they actually contain cortisol, the primary stress hormone that is overloading your system. Your body is physically ejecting that chemical through your eyes. You are not breaking down. You are not falling apart. You are detoxing. Your nervous system hit its absolute limit and found the fastest exit available to it. You were never weak. Your brain was overwhelmed. And that is a completely different thing. But here's what I haven't told you yet. The brain science, the amygdala, the cortisol, the tears as a release valve, that's only half the story. And honestly, it's the easy half. The real reason you cry when you're angry goes so much deeper than chemistry. It goes into something you have been carrying quietly, alone, possibly for years. Something you convinced yourself you were completely over. You're not over it, and until you understand what that thing actually is, no breathing technique, no self-help advice, no amount of telling yourself to just calm down is ever going to stop the flooding. Because you're treating the symptom while the real wound underneath stays completely untouched. Part 2 is going to show you exactly what that wound is and why it keeps tearing open every single time someone crosses a line. If this hit you, hit the like button right now, not for me, because it tells the algorithm this is the kind of content that actually matters, and it helps Part 2 reach the person who needs it most. And subscribe, because Part 2 drops soon, and And if you're not subscribed, you will miss it. Part 2 is the one that actually changes something. I'll see you there.